Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the SmackDown Ring Report. Coming up, look at this. The Bloodline is reunited, and it feels so good. But there are obstacles in the Bloodline's way. We'll get there coming up. What's going on? Not new blood, but the old Bloodline. What's going down with the new Bloodline and the old Bloodline meet tonight? We'll get to that coming up with Roman Reigns at the end right here, making that last call. We'll get that coming up. Plus, we kick SmackDown off with this. The WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes, kicks off the show. What would the American Nightmare like to talk about? Let's hear what Cody Rhodes got to say. It must be between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, that situation on what's going on. Plus, the WWE Women's Championship is online as Nia Jax looks to dim the glow as she defends her title against Naomi. We'll see that as well. Plus, two, the Street Profits in action. Is it hit or bust for the Street Profits? The Street Profits set to challenge the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Motor City Machine Guns, for the gold. Can the Street Profits do it? Well, a 4-year drought. It's been 4 years since 2020. The Street Profits do it over the Motor City Machine Guns. We'll see. Plus, we tell you this: B-Fab, Bayley, and Candice LeRae are forced to battle in a triple threat match in the tournament to crown the first ever women's U.S. champion. We'll get that coming up. Man, a lot of stuff going on as well. We're going to get to a lot of stuff too on Wrestling Hot Topic. We're going to get the Pro Wrestling Show started. And we get it started right now with the SmackDown Ring Point. It starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you enjoyed the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect and our platforms as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe if you can. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty right now. We're going to get down to it. We're getting down to this. The WWE Champion Cody Rhodes kicked off the show. Cody Rhodes in tow, not wearing no suits. He's trying to look more serious and stuff. Cody should have been serious a long time. Cody wants some answers from Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Is this a plot to get him off his game? We'll talk about that with Cody and stuff. But Cody had to be injected by the SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis saying that he's giving a warning to Cody that he's gonna have to get with Kevin Owens down the road. And Cody saying, yeah, he'll have that face-to-face with Kevin Owens. He'll have to do what he needs to do. But I know Cody wants to get his hands on Kevin Owens so bad. We hear rumors and reports that it might happen at Survivor Series. Cody might defend his championship against Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens also made the appearance as well that in his car that he's going to see Cody face-to-face next week. We're going to see that face-to-face, what they're going to be talking about, how this all going to blow up. And, Cody Rhodes want to get his hands on Kevin Owens so bad after what Kevin Owens did last week by hitting that devastating move, the pile driver. The pile driver hadn't been seen in quite some time after what Kevin Owens did to Randy Orton, left him out and stuff. And Cody Rhodes decided that he wanted to ride with Randy Orton. This was the effects right here. Randy Orton taking the effects right here of the pile driver. Randy Orton did not see that coming, but you can tell Randy Orton want to get his hands on Cody, and Cody want to get his hands on Randy. And Nick Aldis, the general manager, said, wait next week. You'll see him next week, and you two can have that face-to-face. So we know next week is going to be a face-to-face between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. It's going to happen next week. So looking forward to seeing that coming as well. We also get to this. The women's U.S. Championship tournament starts. It was between Bayley, Candice LeRae, and B-Fab. I really didn't think B-Fab was being serious about it, but she was on Talking Smack. Bayley, I can take her serious. Bayley, if she wins the U.S. title, she'll be the first ever woman Grand Slam champion with the U.S. title until Candice LeRae has a championship. She's the women's speed champion. So a lot of momentum heading into this. Bailey looking for momentum tonight over who's going to be crowned the first ever women's U.S. champion. That's the championship right there. It's kind of the same design as the men, but white scrapped around it, representing the women and stuff. Well, and there's another close look at the championship as well. And Bailey set her sights on that. And Bailey did. And Bailey did win. Bailey won the match. Bailey won the triple threat match. And Bailey gets herself advances on into the tournament. Bailey, looking at the women's US title, a lot of women want to go for it. And Bailey was the one to defeat B-Fab by rolling her up. A quick schoolboy and defeated B-Fab like that. B-Fab really got to work on her wrestling ability a little bit more. But B-Fab got met by Chelsea Green and I forgot her name, Piper Niven. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven saying that B-Fab need to work on her wrestling ability a little bit more. B-Fab got offended, but she had Machine around with her. So Machine looking out for B-Fab. Here is the bracket right here. As you see right here, we see Bailey advances on. We know that next week is going to be another triple threat quarterfinal, and this is going to be it. Bianca Belair, Bea Priestley, and Chelsea Green, and these three women will compete for the first round of the Women's United States Championship Tournament. Bianca Belair knows a thing or two about winning gold, winning women's titles and stuff, as well as Bea Priestley in NXT UK. So Bianca Belair may be the heavy favorite to win, but we'll see if that's going to be a possibility. Well, we get to this. United States champion LA Knight came out there looking for his U.S. Open challenge for anyone to challenge. He also put the elf in the room that he ain't finna be he not going to be helping the bloodline on their own, and he made it clear tonight, and we kind of know. Well, LA Knight did defeat Humberto Carrillo, but came out of nowhere and got attacked by Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura hasn't been on WWE TV in a while. Nakamura setting himself up and might be challenging LA Knight one-on-one. Nakamura coming back viciously and quietly and came in and attacked LA Knight. What's that's going to do for LA Knight's psyche? Being attacked by Shinsuke Nakamura as a Nakamura came out of nowhere tonight. So we see. We see this, the bloodline, the original bloodline. Roman Reigns, the original tribal chief. Sami Zayn, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay coming in there like it used to be. Almost like 2 years ago. And the original bloodline watching the new bloodline coming out there, and I'm thinking to myself, like, y'all need to go out there and try to handle business, and this is what they did tonight. Wish they was smart, but the original bloodline took it down, tried to take down the new bloodline, and Bronson Reed, you see right here, coming from behind, attacking Roman Reigns. What business does that got to do with Bronson Reed? And you know they're gonna put Seth Rollins in this. To me, it should have been bloodline by itself, and Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins should have had their own Survivor Series match, like a traditional Survivor Series, like the back in the old days, back in the classic, the 80s and stuff, like traditional. This War Games and stuff, I like it, but I don't want to inject Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed into this, which they ain't got nothing to do with in no way, no shape, no form. I wish the War Games match would have been left alone by the Samoans and Sam and all them. That makes sense. But Seth Rollins inject himself, Bronson Reed, it just didn't make no sense. They should have just left. Seth and Bronson should have been an all-star traditional Survivor Series. Like Seth should have been with, LA Knight, perhaps CM Punk, who knows? Bronson could have got um, Cody, stuff like not Cody, but Kevin Owens kind of even things out a little bit from the upside rather than trying to stand out, trying to put themselves in this mess in the bloodlines business. They should have had their own list. It would have stand out even more. But that's what they want to do. WWE want to involve the who Seth and Bronson into this bloodline situation. Really didn't make no sense. We tell you this: the Usos and Sami Zayn, and the rest of them on what's going down. I think Jay and Jimmy putting themselves in it, but who knows? But we'll see how this all gonna play out with Bronson Reed in the mix and stuff. How that's gonna be going forward and stuff like that. But I'm surprised, and then also too that LA Knight could have been the Survivor Series team with Bronson, with Seth Rollins with his team, and Humberto Santos Escobar could have been with Bronson Reed team or some Team Bronson versus Team Rollins traditional Survivor Series rather than Seth and Bronson inject themselves in the bloodline. It just really doesn't make no sense. It's kind of odd. Just really don't make no sense whatsoever. But hey, who knows? It's just wrestling. We living in it. Well, we tell you this: the Street Profits set to challenge these Multi City Machine Guns for the Tag Team Championships. Could the Street Profits get a chance to take the championships away from the Multi City Machine Guns? Let's hear some comments that Angelo Dawkins made this past week about the Tag Team Championships, about the Street Profits' future. Take a look. All right, we have a little. We was trying to show that, but eventually just didn't want to show. But hey, it is what it is. Well, the Street Profits did try to put a valiant effort against the Most City Machine Guns, but they got attacked from behind by a pissed off Range and Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa looking more pissed off in Range after he believes that they should get a shot at the tag team championships. John Gargano got pushed. Gargaro's gonna be joining Ciampa and turn heel with you know who. You know it's coming, likely. You know it's coming. Tank make they believe that they with the that he's kind of torn between the two, and he's gonna be joining Ciampa to take down the Motor City Machine Guns, and then Street Profits really didn't have nothing for them neither. So hey, it just went down like that. Now we get to the real match of the night. The WWE Women's Championship was on the line as Naomi set to challenge Nia Jax for the Women's Championship. Nia Jax to take down the Glow. Can Naomi win the Women's Championship? Naomi put up a valiant fight, but it wasn't enough. Naomi lost her chance over the fact that Candice LeRae and Tiffany Stratton cost Naomi a shot to become Women's Champion. With Nia Jax retaining her championship. Nia proving she got two factors. Even Tiffany Stratton and not and what's her name? Cancel Ray proving dividends tonight on what they did tonight and really did a number. But no words for Naomi. Naomi will still be pursuing championship goal. She'll be getting her probably get her revenge against Tiffany Stratton in the coming weeks to take her down So we'll see how that's gonna go. All right, that ends the SmackDown ring report. Before we head off from SmackDown, Roman Reigns looking disheveled, looking like he was beat Browder and Brizen, had trying to make a phone call and trying to make a phone call to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman didn't answer the phone or his phone was disconnected. We'll see how this is going to play out for Heyman. Will Paul Heyman make an appearance sometime down the road before Survivor Series? So we know that's coming sooner rather than later. So hey, we'll see for Heyman showing up. But hey, that ends the SmackDown ring report. Let's move forward to the wrestling hot topics. Wrestling hot topics. We talk about this. Speedball Mike Bailey. You may be familiar with him, but Mike Bailey, he has been in Impact Wrestling. Mike Bailey may be heading to either WWE or AEW. It's likely he might be heading to AEW. So Mike Bailey might be getting that call for AEW sooner rather than later. But hey, if he comes to WWE, he could be probably fit in NXT. Who knows? But Speedball Mike Bailey has left and parted ways with Impact Wrestling. We'll see in the coming weeks what he's going to decide, what he's going to do. We'll see. Also, too, we talk about this, the class right here of the Performance Center. We see that Lance Ariotti is in the group from the Bloodline. We see that Vander Holyfield, the legendary boxer, his son is in the this class. So we've seen a lot going forward with that. So speaking of performance in classes, former TNA president Scott D'Amore, now the head of Maple City Wrestling, he's made a visit to the WWE Performance Center. We don't know what's going on with that, but we'll see what's going on with that. Plus, Triple H saying the bracket is set. Who will step up and make history and become the first ever WWE Women's United States Champion? So we told you there was a test run before that, but the test run, and we'll see with the bracket. The finals will be held at Saturday night's main event. We'll see coming up how that's going to go down. Also, too, Britt Baker made an appearance on Cobra Kai. Britt Baker making her appearance on Cobra Kai tonight and stuff. So we'll see with Dr. Britt Baker appearing on Cobra Kai. She'll be on the new season and stuff. So hey. Well, we're gonna leave you here on the SmackDown Ring Report with Roman Reigns pondering if Paul Heyman gonna ever call him back and reach out and help him out on this situation that got a little bit brutal and stuff. We'll see you this Monday for the Raw Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. I want to tell you this: happy weekend, happy wrestling.